CataractCoach.com. Fix the cataract and the iris. So it's a really nice job here of reattaching the iris root in this trauma case. So there's that iridodialysis. So you see our surgeon here sitting superiorly. Looks like you've got a superior rectus traction suture in there, or bridal suture. Look at that. So trypan blue dye going in. Be careful about injecting trypan blue dye like this, because if you do have a zyme or break area there, you'll get the trypan blue dye going in the vitreous cavity. So be careful of that. Here's the OVD. Now, as you do the phaco, one helpful thing is put a single iris hook in to keep that iris out of the way, because you don't want to damage it. So here a surgeon is doing a capsulorhexis. And again, I would put in a single iris hook, or maybe even two, just to pull that iris out of the way as you're doing phaco. Because you have that big iridodialysis, it's actually really floppy and mobile too. And it can kind of come right up and get a hit with your phaco tip. So here you go, finishing that rhexis with assisted tome only. Nice job there. And then let's see what we're going to do here for the phaco removal. So, okay, a little bit of a peritomy here. Okay, that looks pretty good. Are we going to do M6? Are we going to do an M6 procedure here? Okay, let's find out. You might be doing an M6. That's quite a large incision, by the way. So here's a little bit of cautery going on. Okay. I would have done phaco this. Yeah, this is like an M6 incision here. Here comes the crescent blade. I would have just done phaco, but okay, let's learn from our guest surgeon here. And that's all we know for the name. Remember, I batch download these. When you send me these videos, I can download 20, 30 at a time. And if you don't appropriately label your video with the directions shown on CataractCoach.com, well, then I don't have a way of figuring this out later. Anyway, here's the incision. Yeah, it looks like an M6. All righty, we're going to do an M6 here. This nucleus is not very dense, though, so here I really would prefer phaco. And so now enlarging your incision here, obviously a very experienced M6 surgeon. And yeah, important to make your M6 incision also away from that iridodialysis area, because you're going to have to suture that back in place. So here's some gentle hydrodissection. Get that nucleus up. Be careful as you express the nucleus. Don't damage that iris. You see how the iris is all over the place? See that? Yeah, get the nucleus up. I want this nucleus nicely above that iris. Use plenty of OVD. Push the iris away from where you're operating. And now when you get the nucleus out of the eye, you just make sure you're not going to touch that iris. And if you're going to use a big pressure wave of OVD, make sure the iris doesn't pop out with it. So there's the pressure wave of OVD, and boom, nucleus comes right out. Yeah, a little bit of iris pull-up, not too bad. Yeah, clean this up. I'd suture up that main incision here. You can certainly use that Simcoe cannula to clean up the cortex. And let's get the lens in. Here comes our viscoelastic again. Okay, a little more Simcoe action. And more OVD, looks like HPMC, which is, as you know, hydroxypropylmethylcellulose. Here comes a PMMA IOL, and that's going to go in the capture bag. And again, not sure why M6 was chosen over phaco. Obviously, both work. And now that lens, I don't think that lens is fully in the bag. Okay, here's a little groove, half scleral depth groove with the crescent blade. And now you got to put a suture in here. And don't put some dissolvable suture, right? You need to use either polypropylene, which is this one here, 10-0 polypropylene on that long needle. That's an important one. I suppose you could use Gore-Tex, but I think for this iris itself, I would stick with polypropylene like this. 10-0 is okay, 9-0 if you want. And now here, okay, using the microforceps to kind of grab that iris and push it on top of the hollow bore needle. There we go. Now you can insert the 10-0 polypropylene into the bore of that hollow needle. And this looks like 10-0 polypropylene going in maybe a 27 gauge cannula or needle, or is that a 30 gauge? So pull that through. There it is. And notice how that's nice because it's in the groove. And you'll tie this up and you'll have that knot and it'll be nicely, safely protected, the suture material, inside that groove. I think the lens is not in the bag. If you're going to ask me, you leave a comment below. What do you think? To me, that IOL doesn't look well centered. I'd like to see it better looking at it in the bag more. But here, I'm not thinking it's in the bag. Now, remember, I don't watch these videos ahead of time. I click through them and make sure they're good videos, in focus, etc., neat topic, whatever. But like in this one, I didn't realize it was an M6 procedure when I made the title slide, and I'm just watching the video in full for this first time here with you. So instead of doing it through the main incision like this, I actually would put a pair 180 degrees apart. Obviously, you can do it this way as well, but it's just something easier for me to put it through a para. And so here, push that needle in, and then extract that, and then these two ends you can tie up. And so now you've got a nice suture there. Yeah, look at that lens. See what I mean? I'm guessing that one of the haptics is not in the bag. Here's that 10 polypropylene being tied very nicely, and the suture obviously gets buried in that half-scleral depth groove. Make sure that's a nice, tight, secure suture. And then I'd also bring down the pupil here at the end of the case, put in some myocal, constrict the pupil. If you need to, you may need to do pupiloplasty. Sometimes in this area where you have the dialysis, the iridodialysis, the iris doesn't function very well. And so you may end up needing a little bit of a pupiloplasty. So there's that knot, nicely done. Cut that. And if you want to, you can also try to rotate it a little bit or just get it buried. But see the lens? Yeah. Leave a comment below. I think it's a great job doing the iris repair. Beautiful job with iridodialysis. But I'm just thinking that IOL does not look like it's fully in the capsular bag. What do you think? Comment below. Well, there's the air bubble. And again, here's pre-op there. Okay, you know what? Maybe it is in the bag. All right, leave a comment below. Let's learn together. Thanks.